There it is. I'm getting worse and worse at these. Okay. I'm doing about 50 things at once that I shouldn't be doing because I want to stream, but then I just don't plan it well. Anyway, here I am. Whoops. I think. Let me move that to the side over here. I don't actually know if that's using that. Is that using that? It is using that. Okay. Alright. This can be annoying if you do that. Right. I'm literally starting about half an hour later than I wanted to, but that's okay. So, last time I got a new best lap and a PB fail. Well, several PB fails, but the most notable was the fact that I just fucked up one straight on the last turn. This doesn't feel right. It's a bit stuffy in this room as well. I don't think the heating's been on, but I think the it's just been warmer, and I've had all my machines on today with the door closed. There-ish. It's raining. Okay. No clue what the strat is now, actually. Not that I will actually do it. Nice. Boink. Yeah, so I don't know what's going to happen today. I wasn't even expecting to play today. I'm a day off, I think. I thought I was going to do this on Tuesday next. I think I actually tapped to the right for some reason there. I think it was just accidental. That wasn't good. It's a bit smoky outside, huh? That's annoying. Hey Ren, how's it going? It's alright. I've only just started. Despite how the stream uptime is currently nearly half an hour. I'm getting really bad at my starting soons. I was bad at them already, but this is just a pretty bad. For me, even. Other than that, it's alright. Mostly been trying to clear up the hard drives on my laptop today. Because all my editing stuff that I've been doing has kind of taken up about 400 gig. It's already nearly full. So I've just kind of been like, what shit do I not need anymore? And while doing that, I also kind of got distracted looking through some of my old hard drive stuff, old footage. So I came across some old HD PVR footage from like 2013. And for some reason, I saw the footage when it was recorded. I was like, oh yeah, this is like footage from about 8 years ago. I could probably use this for something. Doesn't seem like I used it for anything yet. And then it just clocked. It's been nearly 10 years since I recorded that video. But yeah, I found some old like Kirby's Epic Yarn footage, and I've never uploaded any Kirby to my YouTube, so I thought I might as well use that for something at some point. My laptop had a really weird starting screen. I assume had means you've gotten rid of it now. Another thing that happened is that I check for updates. So I try and, if I've got a lot of stuff to edit, render, or convert, or all that shit, I try to go through the updates and turn them off every 7 days. And then if I'm not actually doing anything, then I would turn them on. And for whatever reason, even though my laptop is much newer than my old laptop, this one, it still said that it doesn't meet the requirements for Windows 11 or something like that. It had like that little red warning in the corner. And then, just today, out of the blue, I said to check for updates, and then suddenly it was like, oh yeah, let's install Windows 11. I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't consent to this. Stop it. So yeah, that was interesting. I don't know why it did that. Maybe I accidentally clicked on something at some point. It's like a secret enable Windows 11 installation hotkey. I accidentally clicked while I was editing or something. I don't know. Yeah. Windows 11 is a piece of shit. You don't have to tell me that twice. I refuse it. I refuse to give it access to this computer. I'm just going to stick with 10 until it's no longer supported. But that might be why it decided to try and install Windows 11 on my laptop. Because maybe soon it isn't going to be. Bradley or Polar would know more than I would on that front. I think they're streaming now, actually. I don't know. I thought it was bricked for a sec. It gave me a heart attack. Oh. To be fair, that happened to me the other day. Because I've been leaving this computer on like overnight to do massive renders and things like that. I turned it off for an hour just so that it could kind of like cool off a bit and stuff. And when I went to turn it back on, the screen was completely black with this with this dark blue like rectangle in the middle, and it just said failure, something failed to load or something. And other than that, like, this computer has a reasonably noisy CPU and GPU fan. You might be able to hear it faintly in the background. I mean, I think I can't actually tell. Hold on, what's louder? Yeah, the laptop's louder than the Wii U. I know my old laptop was quieter than the Wii U fan. This one's louder. Yeah, although the Wii U is closer to the microphone. But anyways, yeah, so what was I saying? Yeah, that usually, because this is a fairly noisy computer, when it boots up, it stays silent for a little bit, and then it's just like, just kind of does that, and then it kind of quietens down until you put something that's kind of process heavy on. It will kick back in again once it's fully loaded. And when it did this, it just didn't have anything but the screen came on. I can't remember what the error said, but it was just like, restart the computer now, and I'm like, oh shit, what's happened? This is not good if this has failed or something. But then I just restarted it, and it just worked perfectly fine. Windows 10 is probably going to last a very long time. Fingers crossed. I hope so. I still remember Windows 8 with the fucking start menu that just took over the entire screen. That was interesting. Windows 8, what's that? Believe it or not, the one prior to 10. They just fucking skipped 9. It's quite funny because I stuck with 7 for a long time as well. Both my friends that I used to kind of regularly cool with from school, they both got 8 before me, and so whenever they'd like screen share on Skype and stuff, it's just fucking. The start menu would get me every time. It looked like they kind of loaded up a tablet. I think that's why they did that, because that was around about the time Windows brought in the like new laptop tablet weird like crossbreeds. I don't know what else to say, but crossbreed was the first thing that came to mind. Yes, we're breeding computers now. Hashtag Apple. So you're a Mac person, are you? I mean, I've got my iMac. I haven't actually turned it on for probably a month now, but it was... Until I got this new laptop, my iMac was actually on pretty much 24/7. It used to be hooked up to my Ethernet that's now in this laptop currently. It used to be hooked up to that, and I used to use it as a hotspot for my phone and tablet and things like that. Let's hope Nintendo won't take that route, cough cough, Mario Kart 9. I feel like they might actually go straight to 10. Or they might have had enough of calling it by numbers entirely and just call it a different thing altogether. Huh. Okay. I used to have an iMac in 2015, but I sold it because it pisses me off. Fair enough. I mean, mine, I haven't updated mine in a while, so there's a lot of aspects that are really slow for it now. But I think that's also a combination of me just leaving it on 24/7 for generally months on end. I think what I need to do at some point is, because the awkward thing is, because the iMac doesn't like to use the external hard drive that my computers use without having to like format it and vice versa. But USB drives are fine. I have to like transfer things in small quantities on a USB stick over to my computer and then use the computer to back it up onto the external hard drive, so it's annoying. But I need another external hard drive for this computer soon. And yeah. I think I might just get two. So I have one for the iMac. It really needs clearing up. Nintendo started to do DMCA takedown requests on GitHub. I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. I mean, they're doing it everywhere now. They used to like copyright claim videos in a, like when Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U came out. They used to do that in such a way where no one who, if you recorded if you recorded like Mario Kart 8 and you uploaded like a Let's Play or something to your YouTube channel, the monetization was to Nintendo. So like you could have, for me it didn't really make any difference because I was literally earning pennies to nothing on my Let's Play that I did. Probably really cringeworthy looking back at it now. I fret to even do that. But if you had like the big YouTubers that would do like 1v1s with each other and they'd get like 20 million views or something, all the monetization on that would go to Nintendo for that shit. Sometimes as well, they would block it based on country. So I think for whatever reason, and I have no idea why, but a video with Mount Wario in it, all the videos that had Mount Wario in, got like, I don't know, blocked in Germany or something like that. So it didn't matter if that was in the video, like it didn't. Well, I don't even know. It shouldn't have mattered, but it was just there in the video, and so there wasn't really anything I could do about it. You're playing like 3K for garbage. What is that? Apple. Do you know what fucking really pisses me off with Apple? Apart from their phones as well. Okay, there's actually two things here that I thought of. My phone broke. I'm perfectly, out of my entire family, I'm the only one that uses a Samsung Android phone. And I'm perfectly happy with that. But at the beginning of the year, the screen broke for that. So while my phone was getting repaired, I had to use an old iPhone of my parents. And I hated everything about it. It was so annoying. Like, the pictures turned out okay. The background image on this stream is actually one of the photos that I took. But one of the things that really pissed me off is that I went on the phone to check train times. I was at my friend's house at the time. And I checked my phone and it was on 50% battery. But the train was arriving in like 20 minutes, so I could just stay there for a little bit and then leave that then. And in the time it took just to wait for the train at the house, in the house where it wasn't like there's no like cold weather or anything to influence it, the fucking phone went from 50% battery to 5. I don't even know how that happened. And because it uses a proprietary, it was like one of the older iPhones, it uses like a proprietary like connector at the bottom. I didn't have a USB cable. I have a USB like pocket charger thing, but because the thing uses a proprietary connector, I didn't have a cable for that to plug it into that, so I couldn't charge it up. Fortunately, I had my tablet with me, but yeah, that was so annoying. That was weird. Anyway, but yeah, the other thing that I was going to say was the Apple headphones. First of all, I think the AirPods, I think they're overrated as shit. Just saying, I've not even tried them, but I feel like they are overrated, and I think they're also a loss hazard as well. But the cabled headphones, which are cheaper but still fucking expensive for them, they're not gonna lie, they are the best like sound-wise earbud headphones that I've used so far. I haven't used any of the expensive kind of like wooden earpieces yet that you can get modified sort of stage monitor ones, but as far as I've tested, these are the best sounding ones. But they break every couple of months and something, so that the last time I bought them, I'd go out of my way to buy them with my own money because I feel like it'd be worth it for the sound. But then I'd buy them, the last ones that I bought cost me nearly 30 quid. And I got them out the box and they were fucking busted. Such a joke. It's such a joke. They weren't busted in a way where they're like the sound was ruined and I could not use them. It was something to do with the connector. So it was like one of those things where you kind of just twizzle them around and kind of have to get it at an angle to get the sound right. And so I just did that. But after a while that just went, and it went while I was on the train. So I got to the station, the other side, went to the WH Smith, and the Sony headphones for about, I think it was 12 quid at the time, but I think they've been reduced to like 7 now. And I bought those, and the sound quality wasn't as good as the Apple ones, but they were fucking comfortable, and I could actually wear them in bed if I chose to. And so yeah, unfortunately those headphones did meet their end, but they've been such a good sort of make and model to me that I bought several editions since. So I'm using these headphones right now, and this is like, I think, my 3rd pair that I've had. I feel like I've figured out the angle, but I don't know. That might have been it. Okay. They don't give any reasoning because they have become NPC Tendo. Yeah. I mean, it's such a weird company, honestly. It's like they just don't want anyone else to be creative or benefiting from their games apart from them. It's so weird. My Samsung phone is 5 years old and the battery still holds up. AirPods are painful to wear. They're painful to look at, to be fair. But yeah, you know, the battery on my Samsung is much better. Although when it got a screen when its screen broke, I had a battery change as well, which is supposed to be like a long life battery change, but quite honestly, at least from what I can tell, the battery actually lasts a little shorter than it usually does compared to my old battery. But one thing that I've witnessed so far is that it is better in the cold. You go out in the cold and you like have your data on, or you're using the camera or something, it just drains it completely. Completely annihilates the battery. And we went out in the snow when it last snowed here, and I think this new battery only went down like, I want to say 20% in the time that I was outside for. Snow can be nasty as well. I don't really know what it is about snow, but I'm guessing it's because it can kind of like stick to you and make everything wet, and that it's already cold. Just makes things worse. Like, it's pretty to look at, and I like the sound of it and feeling of it under your feet when you're walking on it. But that niceness just goes essentially straight away. As soon as you like have to put up with it for a longer period of time, or go somewhere, especially go somewhere. Okay. Yeah. I forgot to touch on the detail earlier. The main reason as to... The main and mostly only reason as to why I have an iMac in the first place is for music. And since that hasn't really been happening, and this laptop that I've got now is just more powerful. I just haven't had a need to use it. It became like an internet hub for a little bit for me. A hotspot, I mean. Internet hub sounds a bit weird, but I just hadn't had a need to have it on at the moment. Nice. Now, can we actually finish a lap this time? No, I'm not allowed. A few years ago, I installed Windows 10 on the iMac, and that was the biggest fucking mistake. Wait, how did you even do that? Did you just, like, take an image of the, thing? What's it called? What even is Windows even? I'm trying to think of the word for it, but I can't think. Apple Store do installations. What? Since when? that can't be like. It has to be a third party thing, right? I'm pretty sure, actually. I don't know if it's still the. Well, I have a feeling it probably isn't the case anymore. But I'm pretty certain Troy, Mr. TWD98, got hacked Windows onto his Mac and used that to record. I have a feeling he's probably on a PC at the moment now, though. But he genuinely prefers Apple, from what I could tell. They do that, but it's so janky on Mac. I mean, I'm even shocked that they even do that. But I'm not too surprised it's janky. I mean, I've seen someone install Windows 11 on the newer like MacBooks. And from what I could tell, it ran okay, but they only really just showed the menu and kind of moved around and looked at the properties. I think the problem is with most Apple stuff is they don't have their own sort of graphics card. It's all done off of the CPU. And they got some pretty hefty CPUs. Like the M1 and M2 chips. I think that's what they are. But you put in the strain of everything that you're doing on those computers, and I think running the operating system in general probably puts a lot of strain on the CPU. I almost fucked that up. Enjoy Cotton Lap 3. I wasn't going to get that far. Would be helpful if you could just keep these, wouldn't it? And I don't just mean that like in like, oh, if you use one by mistake. I mean genuinely if you like hit something or fall off the side of the track, the game takes them away. It's just like, nah, fuck you. You're streamless run now. And I guess it's kind of like hard-coded to do that with any item in the game, so it does it for items in this as well. But it doesn't make sense to do it in time trial like that. Also, considering that you're essentially invincible in time trials. Like, back on Mr. Bean's old countdown mode Or the beta countdown, actually. In order to see that it was working, if you loaded up a time trial, it would load up with red shells. And, yeah. You can try and throw them at yourself in there. Unless Bean changed it. You could throw the red shell. The red shell will come back and try and go for you. And then it would just be like... You'd be stuck driving inside a massive red shell, basically. I'd be stuck around you and you have a warning the entire time. It's kind of funny, actually. So I looked on my old hard drives earlier. Perhaps I still have a version of Countdown on there, because I found all my old Countdown recordings. So it is possible. I can't tell if the play there is to stick to the hill or get air. As new strats would tell you, you should be getting air there. It's faster. But I don't know. Oh, my thumb's not in the right place. My thumb keeps slipping off the analog stick, damn it. Oh, I'm too far to this side now. This just needs a 0.6 and it's a free PB. Don't know if I want it to be a PB. Nope, dead. Try to open Twitter without questioning everything after 3 seconds. It's impossible. I mean, most of my Twitter... Well, actually, to be fair, I think the last 3 times I have done that, it has been questionable. But... I mean, technically, that anything you can say that is impossible, because you can technically just question anything. Like, why the fact are you even questioning something? You can question that, and then it's a paradox. But yeah, most of my Twitter is either stuff related to Leanne or her community, animals and pretty places and things like that. Actually, that one's the first one. That's the one that I mostly see because there's lots of accounts that post that kind of stuff. Or the other one is Mario Kart. And that is various different types of Mario Kart. So the last Mario Kart related thing I actually saw was is it Abney in N64? got like a 1 millisecond lap recently or something. I thought that was kind of cool. Blocked almost. What, the bot things? Are they even fucking... Is that a bot thing, or like is that literally just people just deciding to do that? Fucking Amaranth, or whatever her name is. However you say her name. Both. Fair enough. I mean, the bots, I would block them. But they tend to just disappear anyways. And as for the latter, that doesn't really show up most of the time. Some of them are real humans. I mean, real humans that you follow, or are they just accounts that other people have, like, that you follow interacted with? Because I noticed that as well. Like, sometimes someone could like something, or sometimes someone could even just follow someone. And it'd be like, here's a tweet from someone you don't follow, but someone that you follow does. It could even be, like, not even a tweet made by that account, but it could be an account, something that someone's, like, retweeted. So there's an account that... Try and break this down. There's an account that someone that you follows who has retweeted something that you didn't want to see. And it just pops up in your feed. Most of the time it's... I think if that's ever a case, it's either political or a meme for me. I don't know if my water imbalance has been balance has been imbalanced, I guess. Don't know if my water balance has been good recently, because I know I kind of fucked it up yesterday by not taking enough water with me on a big walk. Like, I essentially downed a pint of water as soon as I came back home. I was that thirsty. And then had another one. And then had another one. And it was only after that I went to the loo. But following in today, I woke up at around 4 and I had to have a drink. But then I also needed the loo. And I woke up at, I think, either 7 or 8. And I needed to do the same thing. And then I've been helping myself to more drinks than usual today. But I've been going to the loo more, so like I felt thirstier, but it's definitely not all needed. If that makes any sense, and I don't know why. I'd say it was hot yesterday. It was actually like the perfect temperature. I'd say around 20 degrees. Possibly slightly cooler, but I don't know. That was one thing I was actually going to do. I was going to possibly put a picture in the corner there of something that I took. But I just didn't have the time to do that. Maybe I'll do it a bit later or next stream. My hand's already hurting now. Still have a lot of cramps from CTGP7 mission mode. I'm pretty sure we've spoken about that before, and I still haven't checked it out yet. I still need to reinstall my 3DS capture card drivers and software on this new computer. I need to find the time to do that at some point. But I will for hopefully one of like the YouTube community streams or something like that. I might do Mario Kart 7 for that. But I don't know if it's a wise idea to stream on that game on YouTube anymore, because it just seems to be such a hub for hackers, trollers. Although I just don't tolerate that now. The last guy that kept stopping to troll while I was playing re-uploaded, just straight up re-uploaded my stream as like a compilation of trolling, and I just took it down. Seemed to put them in his place quite nicely. He quit Mario, what, just because of that? If it's because of that, that's hilarious, if that's the case. I'll put that on my CV. I don't even care. If there's other reasons, then that's fine as well. I mean, I guess I wouldn't have to put up with them when I next play the game, but it's not just them I'm worried about. I don't know the reason, but that's good enough. I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, there's some random like Alex kid that initially joined. It was when I was doing my like road to 10,000 VR for the Golden Glider. This Alex kid kept joining. He was so annoying, yeah. I know that because he came around from Neil's channel, he's mostly around on YouTube. So I feel like he'd probably turn up again because of that. No, I think the last time I tried Mario Kart 7 out, he didn't come along. I think there's actually some sort of Mario Party on the 3DS as well. The fuck? What was that? Too far to the left. Physics just said no. Yeah. It's probably a physics in combination with my timing, to be fair. There was an attempt actually that I got onto lap 3 the other day. I think there's a clip of it. It's just called Hedge. I just coming up the uphill after the stream. I clipped it by more than I thought I did at the time, to be fair. But at the time, it felt like I barely clipped it by like a pixel or something. Like one singular leaf came out, and I lost all my speed and my wheelie and everything like that. And I just didn't know what to say. Yeah, when's that going to be implemented into the world record? Huh? At Casey. Implement that shit into a run in sub 2 minutes still. I dare you. He probably could, to be fair. Guy's an absolute tank. I have a feeling that he's just going to randomly, out of nowhere. This is my prediction. At some point this year, he's just going to randomly take MC3 world record. He's just going to be playing the track and he's just going to casually take that. Huge congrats on discovering that there's another track besides MC3. Yeah, I know, right? There's like... something like 31 other tracks? That's ridiculous. Don't know when they got there. Would have been nice if the game was made with them all to start off with rather than just one track, but there you are. Hello, Ben. SC3. The last 3 years or something, all I've seen you play on this game was MC3. Well, that's not all I've done for the last 3 years, but it has... I guess that's also depending on the amount of time that you've tuned in. But for a majority of the time, I have done that quite a lot, yeah. But no, I'd still say that 2020 was my year of MC3. If there's any year in time, that would be the one where you would have seen it the most. 2021 was Luigi Circuit. I time trialed that then. And I did do a bit of MC3 there, but I got nothing. And actually, last year, like for a couple of months every now and then, I would play MC3 with no mic. But those sessions weren't... what was it, in full swing as the 2020 ones. Not on Twitch anymore. What's your goal here? Right now, it is to beat this ghost. which is a 707. Not too much faster than my PB. I just subbed, like, I think 2 weeks ago now. But in the long run, I'd like to try and cut that down by roughly a second. So I'd like to get to a 2 minutes. If I can. There's a ghost by a player called Itchy, I think, that I'd like to try and race against. But we'll see how that goes. My PB here is a 2:01.764, so that'd be a solid time. There's a race against. I could take a look for it on Chadsoft, if it's up there, of course, and I'll see what the ghost is like. I have been able to... I think I specifically picked Dante's ghost because it has relatively consistent splits. I think he gets a low 5, low 5, low 6, mid 5, I think, is what he gets. Whereas my PB just gets 0.7, high 7, mid 4, low 7, I think. So it's just like a weird sort of sandwich. Sandwich. Such a weird word. Anyway, I need to stop fucking up at the beginning now. But yeah. This track's been fun, although I think it's starting to get to the little bit more of a brutal stage at the moment. I say brutal. Not too brutal. There's still aspects that I need to learn to do correctly, like the endings. And I would like to kind of give myself a bit of time to do that on Dolphin when I can, but I don't know if you've been here when I mentioned this at all, Ben, or not. But I'm an editor now for my friend, so a lot of my time is spent preoccupied doing that on my computer. But yeah, once I get past all the bulk of the current projects, I will potentially do that. And MC3 is still on the cards. I still want a 0.2 there. Come October this year, my 366 would have stood for 3 years if I don't beat it. My run gets a high 6, followed by mid 1 and a mid 5 and then a low 5. A mid 1, that would have been fucking insane. Growing up means not enough time to time trial. I mean, I've been grown up for majority of the time I've been playing this game, if I have to be horribly honest. Maybe not mentally. But anyway. Congrats on being an editor, that's cool. Thanks. I mean, I think it was quite, it wasn't anything like I had to apply for or anything like that. I just sort of, it's mainly because I got this new laptop and it's so much better than my old laptop. Just to catch up with my friend, I just kind of offered. So they do, I've become a social media influencer of sorts over the lockdown. And I think I know my ways around making a YouTube video look decent, so a lot of the time I'm trying to convert and reprocess footage to make it work a bit better with YouTube's encoder. that takes a long time. I mean, a lot of the time I also just need to convert footage to get it to work in my goddamn editing software. Sean. W. I wonder where the other Sean is today. The last 2 or 3 times I've mentioned Superior Sean, he's just turned up. Should we see if it happens now? Gotta make sure you clip it if he does. Or if he doesn't show up, just send him the clip and get him to show up. I was talking to him earlier on Discord. I messed up the beginning there. I think it's been an hour into the session now. And I don't think I've had a proper lap 1 yet. I can't remember. I feel like that downhill is a little bit better because it means you can release the mini turbo a little sooner. Oh gosh. Why has that happened? My nunchuck cable has just decided to flip over onto my hand. Get off. That was annoying. Damn it. Nice slip. That went horribly, horribly wrong. So the muscle memory for the drift did kick in, but I just didn't let go of the B button for some reason. I don't know why. Nothing to do with the controller. It's entirely my fault. I don't know why that's sometimes the case. Way too far to the left. Bloody hell, that's not good. Nice wheelie. That's fine. It's good that I actually managed to drive something a little bit, even if it wasn't that great. I hopped way too quickly there. I was looking at the capture card for some reason. This capture card isn't that out of sync. I think it's literally like a couple of frames, if anything. That's the upside to this capture card, is you just don't need to sync it anymore. I remember doing that with the Elgato and even with the LGP. I'm heading off now. I'm getting tired. Fair enough, Ren. Thank you for hanging out. Much appreciated as always. Hope you're able to get us some decent rest. And I will try and PB for you. If you hear this again later on a YouTube recording, you know I was successful. And that you just missed the run. This lap is looking pretty decent, to be honest. Yeah, I knew it. Fuck you. My heart was racing after lap 1 for some reason. I think I put too much pressure on myself. Such a stupid ending. Who designed it like that? Oh, that would have been a really cool PB though. Really cool highlight. Just say to Ren, "Yep, you're gonna walk out on the PB attempt." Alright. I'm trying. I am trying. Yeah, I'm fucking at the ending now. I got a little bounce there for some reason. Nope. I don't know what happened there. Hello, Superior Sean. How are you doing? How has Minecraft things been? Because I saw you were playing that earlier. Shit. You were playing Bed Wars all day. Oh, man. Daily leaderboards for wins. GG's. I would never be able to do that. I was too much of a filthy casual for that sort of thing. Ow. Yeah, assume you're not working on anything Mario Kart Wii side at the moment. That game's your main source of fun at the moment. Ow. Ow. I mean, I'll play MC3 if someone teaches me the triple, but otherwise, nope. Skill issue. I don't know if that's in response to me or you. It depends on how good you are at doing triple already. I'd say if you don't have any concept of it already, play with the Bowser bike first, because that will at least teach you, like, it will show you where you're most comfortable with soft drifting naturally on that turn, so then you can kind of learn and apply, or I guess translate other people's inputs to what you're doing, basically. But I'd say because you're probably decent at soft drifting already, the ghost to look at the the best one to look at is probably 174. Vince's 174. I think. And I would reference that one because I think it has... it does the delay drift third triple, but then the triples are kind of average, if not below average, for Vincent at the time. So if you can do better than them, then you've got a pretty decent triple. It's also a decent one because, you know, Vince uses GameCube. And I feel like he plays quite in a reasonably standard way for a GameCube player. You would know better than me on that regard. You. Oh, thanks, Bradley. Hope all is well with you, by the way. Hope Mario Kart 8 was fun. I saw you playing that earlier. Could maybe look at Emil. No, Emil sucks. Don't look at him. I fucking hate his triple. Oh, okay. Turn right to go left. No game. I want to turn right to go right, you bastard. Oh, you're still playing. You're all still playing. Well, good. Why are you here then? Nice one, Sean. Also skill issue. Yes. What? Oh, the fucking drift. I don't know why it does that. Or how I do that, if I do it at all. What the fuck did I do that for? Okay. I don't know why I aligned over there. I think I drifted late. I started the drift late. I want to hit this hedge instead. I want to hit your hedge. Go on then. Download DS Handy's Garden and go nuts. My hedges are all over that shit. That'll be your task if you can just, if you learn the new strat, Sean. The ultimate goal is to get the gold star on DS Handy's Garden, which is still, which is Brett's 190, 159.5 that he just set on the track. There's still just straight up a worldwide tops level run. I'm actually surprised. I honestly thought that once the Bowser Bite revelation happened on this track, there would be a massive shift with all of the players on the worldwide tops. But I think there's only like 3 or 4 that are up there now. Actually, no, 5, I think. Jong Woo's up there as well, isn't he? So, well, that's exactly half the worldwide tops, okay. Because you got, you obviously got Casey and Vincent at the top. I think there's someone else in there. Luke was already up there, so he doesn't count. I'm pretty sure Logan's up there, and then Jong Woo's up there. Take a look at Jong Woo's run. See him soft drift better than I can on the ending section with the Wii wheel. Why? What? Why? Okay. Gonna throw a brick if that happens to me on lap 3. Okay. Really bad. Okay, cool. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? I don't actually know the response to that. I know there is a response. Like a proper response. I don't actually know what it is. £700. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Sean. I also actually don't know what that weight is, or have like a mental grasping of that weight. Or as much wood as a woodchuck could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood. See that whole thing all together. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Or as much wood... Oh, fuck, I put the ore in there, of all things! How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? As much wood as a woodchuck could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood. I still feel like there's a little bit of a pause at woodchuck in the second bit. But there you go. Fuck's sake. Let's just forget my first attempt at that. That didn't actually happen. Do you know what did happen though? I don't know if you remember this from when Lord Soup was here, Sean, but he unprivated all of the videos that he made for me, and I don't remember if it was last night or the night before, but I watched them all back. I think my favourite out of all the highlights was Will saying that he was going that if someone picked MT3 he was going to shit someone. That was funny. And I never read the shoot part as well, so I was just like, shit someone. Like, what the fuck is he talking about? I wonder where Lord Soup is right now. That's a good question. Speaking of soups, guess who I spoke to recently? As if by command. I received a DM like 2:30, indeed. Yes. You talked to him too. Oh, so he reached out to you. I did mention that you had missed him. Or you and Lewis as well. I did mention. So I wonder if he reached out to you at the same time or... if he reached out because I mentioned, but yeah. That's cool though. It sounds like he's doing well. He's been preoccupied. But I'm hoping that means that at some point during these streams he might pop by. Just gotta wait and see, I guess. You talked to him too? Are you just saying that, or did you actually talk to him? I mean, I think I also mentioned you somewhere in our conversation. No. Oh, thanks, Bradley. I think I'm pretty sure I did mention you to him though. Can't remember. Whee! He came to your alt stream. Really? No, what were you doing in your alt stream? The only thing that I feel like you do on there is play like Fortnite. And I think you streamed Peach on there as well at some point. Mario Kart Wii Deluxe. I still actually need to look into what that is. I've heard people talking about it quite a bit. It's pretty cool. What is it? Because the first thing that comes to mind is it's like all of the Mario Kart 8 tracks kind of like ported over. I'm pretty sure, going back to like the Twitter conversation from earlier, one of the things that I saw on Twitter was someone did a direct port of Coconut Mall onto Deluxe, and it looked so weird. Like the way that it looked with the course in the background kind of looked like it was just being played on Dolphin, but the character and the items and stuff was all like Mario Kart 8. That was so strange. That was so bad. I don't know how I missed the mini turbo there. Get 2 minutes already. I don't think I'm going to get it as easy as you. Simply because I am not the superior, Sean, so I don't have that talent backing me. 600 plus tracks. And vehicles are rebalanced, so funky is no longer the meta. Oh, is that the thing that fucking Arkantel made? I think I've seen that. No. Oh. Was something completely different to that then? Oh, that's rebalanced. Okay. I feel that's a good idea. But the two things that I didn't like about rebalanced, just from the outsider's perspective, is that Arkantel just kind of filled it with his branding, like all over the place. So redesigned the characters on the mini map and stuff, and restyled the screen. He put everything on the fucking side of the screen for some reason. I don't know why. Like one side of the screen, and that does it really odd to me. But it also is like some tracks get retextured, and none of the retextured tracks looked nice from what I could remember. Especially MC3. MC3 got that weird sort of like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe kind of retexturing to it. But it's fine. By concept, I think it's a good idea. I've never tried it. But I imagine, or at least I'm hoping, that Mario Kart Wii Deluxe, by contrast, is a bit more refined in its own respect. This has felt better for the most part today. That section. Fuck you. It's definitely better than CTGP at the moment, but that's not a high bar. No. No, God. I saw the little announcement for a track update again, and I didn't even bother like looking through most of it, because just the layout of the like voting page or something was so bad. I have to be perfectly honest. I don't think Peach Gardens is there though, which is good. Not Peach Gardens. Take out the vanilla tracks. I don't think it's Peach Circuit is there, which is good. Is this my strat now? Shit. The fact that was still a low 5 is amusing to me. I'm a piece of shit. Why did I do that? What the fuck was that all about? I was about to say I've never had a 0.5 point. I have yet to have a 0.5, 0.4 run, I think. I've been very lucky if that was one. Why did I shoot him like that? CGGP will be replaced by By service pack, are you sure? Or are you using SP in a different sense? My most recent best lap 1 was driven on service pack, and I wouldn't consider that to be legit. Hmm. Pretty sure it'll be replaced by SP eventually. So, has it been developed any more since? Like, is there another version of of the service pack out? It is lacking a significant amount. I definitely prefer it for comparisons, because you can literally compare an entire fucking top 10 and see the inputs. The only thing that I don't like about service, well, there's a couple of things, is that the speedometer is just kind of stuck under the clock in the corner. I prefer it if it was the old school gold recording speedometer in the corner. And I would like an option to turn the minimap off. And I would like an option to turn the game music off as well. There will be. Oh, okay. Well, so is there going to be a leaderboards for it as well? I would actually like a... If there's anything that I'd expect from Service Pack, one of the things that I would really like is a refined leaderboard. For the top 10s. So it will give you the ability to see what the actual worldwide top 10s are. Even if like the ghost isn't available for all of them, it would like give you that option to see them. Because then if someone wants to come in and record like the top 10 for say like Moo Moo Meadows, I can literally just look at it on there and just have a quick recording of that, and I don't need to do too much of anything else. But it also, you know, it allows you to download the world record straight off of it if you wanted to. And it's the same with like continental tops. Maybe the friends list function, the friend thing, could be replaced with like specific region tops, so like the UK top, so you could see them there as well for every track. Oh, you know what would actually be a good idea is if they actually did bring like a friend code feature, so you could actually have like a top 10 time. I'm thinking about this as well because I know I told you earlier, Sean, I was looking back through some old videos on my hard drive. I found a lot of old recordings and stuff that I did, and they go back to like I remember seeing the I went through on one recording and looked at all of the top 10s of all my friends and everything, and I had like a 2 minutes 30 on this track or something really shit. I'm assuming eventually everything will be added. I would like them to be implemented into the game, like the OG Mario Kart we did, yeah. And the thing as well is that it probably should be implemented in a way where it's not like you won't upload something and it would just immediately show up on the leaderboards. It would be kind of like administrated, so you could put a ghost up on like CTGP or something, and then it would be like automatically verified through that and then put up on the leaderboards, or changed via like information on Mario Kart leaderboards or something like that, because that's administrated. Can't take a look at your MC world. I mean, we'll see if I put the hard drive away now. I didn't copy it across. I don't have Minecraft on this computer currently. That was one of the things that kind of put me off Minecraft in the long run, because the game became more optimized for like faster systems. And even when I tried out 1.16 during the lockdown on my old laptop, it was laggy and I had to like turn it down to only like 4 chunks or whatever. It's really annoying. But yeah, my old Minecraft world is a mess. It's, I'm pretty sure I didn't look at the world, but I found all my old screenshots as well. And one of the things that I did, because this world, I think I had before the full release of the game, so it was like on one of the beta versions, or alpha versions, I think it was. When they added the new terrain in, I walked out a couple of chunks and found this mountain. And I used MC Edit and just like pulled it right in front of my house. And then I put a massive diamond block, was it? Sphere of diamond blocks on the top of it. Totally legit. There's also another mountain somewhere where it's just coated with lapis blocks. And you can tell that I put them there because of MC Edit, because the grass and everything's still on top of the blocks. And then there's another, there's one with golden trees. Like I didn't change it to fucking gold blocks. I changed it to gold ore trees. But then the actual, my house is not an actual house. It's a fucking den inside the cliff. Not even a cliff, like a hill. Which, to be fair, I kind of liked that. I mean, that's why if I ever make a house, like quotes in quotation marks, I'll just dig it out the side of a hill. I kind of just like blending in like that, but I don't know. But the front of the house is completely littered with craters from creeper explosions. And that's not just me being ignorant and running into them. But sometimes I'd let my cousins or friends play on the world and they'd do that shit as well. Anyway. I mean, it would probably be better to look around the old worlds on an old version to avoid corruptions. That's probably what I would do. Though I can't remember the last version I updated to before I stopped playing it. Or maybe not even stopped playing it, but like before I backed it up onto my hard drive. But I honestly didn't think I had it still. This isn't even referring to my old laptop, as in the laptop I had before this one. This is referring to the old laptop I had before my old laptop. And that was an utter piece of shit. I don't think there could possibly be a worse computer that I could have had. And I bought it mainly for the looks. Yeah. I know that happened. I think that actually might have happened to my old world. I don't know. Tell you one thing that I did actually want to do. At least regarding Minecraft. This is a couple of years back now, but I wanted to try and import the model of MC3. Not actually like recreate the track, but like genuinely import the model, like the Mario Kart Wii model. That would be funny, yeah. Maybe if I do get my old world working, and I bring it up to date, I can just fucking put it right in front of my house. Maybe if I get a time on MC3 that is actually good, I can use that down to the picosecond as like a seed. That'd be interesting. I will keep that in mind, Sean, because I think all my Minecraft friends from back in the day have since disappeared off the internet or from my contact books. That was weird. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to get it back into the game as much as I was beforehand. It was nice to sort of revisit. Like during the lockdown, but it didn't feel the same as it used to. And even if I went back to like an older version of the game, I don't think it would feel the same as it would. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. But like, I used to play it every day. And once my friends from school got into it as well, we used to play it every day. It was insane. Yeah. One thing that I do have a massive admiration for, though, and I think this just links in with the way that I kind of enjoy music anyways, is the old Minecraft music. But even then, like, in a weird way, I follow the guy that's... I can't remember his name now, but I follow the guy that made that music on Spotify. And I listen to some of his newer stuff, and it weirdly still sounds nostalgic. I know he kind of got fucked over by Microsoft. with his deals. And I guess as a musician, that's also why I kind of don't want to play the game as much as I did before. But yeah, C418, thank you. It was on the tip of my tongue, I could not think of it. Yeah, the old Minecraft music is ridiculous. Me and Emma have also had this conversation before. It is very, very, very clever. And it hits hard as well. I think with nostalgia. Definitely. Indeed. Indeed. Well, there are some decent tracks that come to the game now. I've heard a few, but not the same. They don't have the same vibe. Maybe that's some music that I could actually analyze for inspiration. Whenever I'm ready to try and music again. No idea when that will be, by the way. If. I think we have to say if now, unfortunately. But I was having some other ideas about music stuff the other day. Well, the other day, I was having them literally yesterday as well, actually, while I was wandering around. One of the things that might be nice to do is do a bit of online collaboration. Because I feel like that was kind of restricted when I was at the studio anyways, to just, like, doing in-person things. But I think, and especially because the organisation that Emma's kind of under is based online as well, it might be better to do it under them. The only thing is, though, is that it's a teacher's thing and not like a musician's thing, so it would be quite tricky. Why? Fuck you, mini turbos. I need the loo. I'm gonna do one more attempt and I'm going to go. I just noticed whenever I shroom now, I don't know if it's because I'm doing it early or what, but the thing's just, the ghost jitters. Anyway. Let's do a top 4, shall we? There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Right. Sean, you're in charge. I'll be back as soon as I can be. I wanted to see the runs, I guess. Comparison. Alright, let's continue, shall we? How much drink have I got? Still, it should be enough to last me. Not holding the controller right. Yeah, the only reason as to why I continue with these laps is just to see if I can get a better one. I assume because my best lap is done on the lap 1, I could just times that by 3 because it's, yeah, it's the fastest one I've done. I just times that by 3 and then that's what my summer best now give, right? Or should that only count for things like MC3, because on this track there are obstacles in the way. Chomps. I feel like I am going to have to keep... That chomp is going to be right in the way very shortly. It's so difficult to time sometimes. Sometimes it's just fine and I can do it quite nicely. I was getting it good earlier. I'm just not doing it now. I want to be in the flowers. I mean, if I took the shroom normally, I would also still be in the flowers, but I guess I wanted to go over there. No. It just feels so strange at the moment. Hand-wise, I don't think I'm holding the controller correctly. Fuck you. Oh. I landed like... I mean, I guess it's because I didn't dive or pull back or anything, so I landed with a bounce, but I don't know. I'm not versed with how this game works. Well enough. With how that aspect of the game works, I should say. Oh. no idea what that alignment was coming out of there. Out of the hedge maze. It threw off the entire thing, but... There we go. I don't remember what lap 1 was. But lap 2 was 5:10. So might have been it. Depends if I got a 0.6 or not. Lap 1. I don't know what that strat is. Don't look to me for advice on that one. Nah. Boink. I wonder where Lewis is. I haven't seen him show up for a little while. I'm guessing he's in uni. There, that's how you do that. Probably not in the correct thing. But there, that's how you do that, I guess. I don't know what I did. Whoa, that alignment. Oh my god, everything has gone wrong with this. If I still get a 0.7, it's going to be a miracle. My thumb's slipping off the analog stick. Okay. Alright, happy midnight everybody. So, it's now Tuesday. I'll be editing today. I'll give it another half an hour to get to the 3-hour mark on attempts. Fuck off. Please, let's kill the lap already. Oh my god. was a bit too long of a drift into that. No, I really need to get better at that. I feel like I've been doing it better today, though. I mean, I did it well enough to get a 0.4 earlier, so... My shrooms suck today. Well, if they suck now, I think they were alright earlier. That was a really hot lap 2. Lap 3 was fuck, but you know. Lap 3? Lap 1. I used 2 shrooms. Just don't count it. Pretty sure I touched the grass there. What the? Why did I use that? I didn't even notice I'd done that. That was a really good hill for me, though. Downhill. I hate that little bit of the track. Why did someone design it like that? I guess no one really thought that someone was going to try and take it the way that they do with the bike, but I don't know. It's not a difficult thing to avoid. You've got quite a lot of leeway. It's only should really be an obstacle going into lap 3. Why? Ah. Yeah. I think we're done. I don't think there's going to be anything more with these. Oh, I hate this section of the track. Oh, it's so difficult. Are we out of drink yet? Yes, I'm out of juice. My juice rations are gone. Damn it. I was going really well and then I did that. No, this is done, I think. I'm not going to be able to drive anything else today. I'm pretty sure I said that like 10-15 minutes ago. But this is just... nothing. The way he just sort of fell off. I sort of like hopped into the gap, but I did it in a way where I kind of just stopped. Don't remember. Okay, not too much longer now. Less than 10 minutes. Oh, there's a super delayed drift there. That turn's going to be the death of me, I swear. It's great how it doesn't give you issues and then it gives you issues. I think my hand accuracy has gone down because I've been playing for a bit too long. No. I'm going too far to the right constantly now. Would you stop that? For goodness sake. And I'm talking to myself. Would I stop that? Stop it. Stop doing that to yourself. Had enough of doing that constantly. Okay. Yeah, one more attempt, I think. And then I'm done. This is getting a bit too annoying. I had one run earlier. Yeah, fuck you. Okay. That's fine. Ooh, it's definitely straining a bit on the top of the arm today. That's different. That means I was holding the controller a little differently, I think. I kept saying that, though. I don't remember what Ben's run was from earlier. Can I scroll up and find it? Yes. 764 with high 6, mid 5, low 5. The only thing that's a problem with that is the fucking last lap. You'd have to drive basically like really, really solid to beat that at this level. I'll take a look though. I don't think there's too much point reading out, is there? Bradley's playing Sonic. There's the DDR stream. Ah, Beach Joe's streaming. I haven't seen Beach Joe for ages. Let's just quickly look at this. Yeah, so that whoever this is, Inv P is the other person on the top 10 that I don't know. Well, that's actually Spear though, so technically it's not a different strat change because we got this is Bowser Bike, this is Bowser Bike, this is Bowser Bike, that's Bowser Bike, and that's Bowser Bike. But I don't know if Luke actually uses the new strat. I haven't actually checked his run. We're doing 764. There's Ben. That's 2 low 8s, really, isn't it? Two low 5s. Why did I say 8? That was kind of recent. Not entirely recent. I'm going to look at that run, actually. Oh, my hand feels very odd now. Let's have it in comparison to those two ghosts to see what happens. Oh, you do that drift like that. Okay. Does the ending more like I do, though? Well, in the very last turn's much better than mine, on average. Not even need to hop out of the way of the chomp. That's what I had to do. This is... coming back to a 0.6 pace, but I actually think the way that Ben does that mini kind of hedge maze thing loses him time. Interesting. Interesting comparison. Alright. Well, I think I'm done here. Because I haven't done it for a while and I don't see anyone else here, really. It's a bit of a quiet stream. I'm going to raid Bradley. Yeah, that's what he needed. Good. So... he's working on Sonic Unleashed. He is drunk, apparently. I assume that's an aftermath of his Mario Kart shenanigans earlier. Anyway, so I don't know when I'm next going to be live, as I always start the stream with, finish the stream with. I was expecting my next stream would have actually been tomorrow evening, so there could potentially, not for definite, but potentially be another one then. But we'll find out. Otherwise, the next time I would guess would be Wednesday evening. So keep an eye out for that if you want to see me suffering with this any longer. Anyways, that is it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again at some other point in time.